春晓，唐，孟浩然。春年不觉晓，处处闻啼鸟。夜来风雨声，花落知多少。Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I spent years of teaching Chinese, and there's one struggle I see pretty much every student's faces.
I can't really hear them, constantly focusing on trying to pronounce things correctly so people understand me. 这个10月10号，我跟马总统要见面，所以我很期待见他。
If this looks like you, don't worry, you are watching the right video. If your Chinese feels clunky, stiff, and you never sound natural when you speak Chinese, I'm going to tell you why. The truth is, there's nothing wrong with your Chinese. Maybe when you speak, you're just missing the yun of the language, which is a hidden rhythm and melody that keep the language flow. And here's the crazy part. The best way to fix your daily Chinese speaking is actually to read ancient Chinese poetry. Now you might be thinking, I see, are you out of your mind? I cannot even order a coffee properly. And you want me to read poems from Tang Dynasty? Well, yes. Because the classical poetry is like a gym for your speaking muscles. Its natural rhythm and rhyme force you to breathe, to slide, and to find the music in every single syllable. If that sounds too good to believe, give me 10 minutes, follow this video, and practice this one simple poem with me. And I promise, by the end of it, you will feel a total shift in how you speak. Hear the heartbeat of Hanzi, I-M-I-C. Join me to savor the rhythm of Chinese. You ready? Let's get started. What you heard in the beginning of the video is our poem for today. The name is 春晓, which means spring morning. Well, before we dive into the boring pronunciation training, let's talk about the soul of the poem. While I prepare this video, I read several different English translations for 春晓. My final choice is this one. It's from Mr. Xu Yuanchong. I believe his translation is truly capture the yun of the original. And you might ask, what is yun? If you look at the textbook, they say yun is rhythm. But I believe that's only the surface. For us Chinese, yun is in every single characters, every word, and every sentence. Yun is the rhythm, is the flow, is the invisible pulse of the language. Without it, Chinese language will never sound as beautiful. And that's actually answer your question. How come I sound like a robot when I speak Chinese? How come I never sound natural when I speak Chinese? Well, if you think of your mouth and tongue as a set of muscles, they've been trained by your first language. So you build up a lot of speaking old habits. And when you try to speak a new language, these old habits are exactly why you sound like a foreigner. You are just lack of Chinese speaking muscle memories. Especially for a language like Chinese, they are rise and falls, like they come in different tones, is quite confusing as well. So when you speak, you are often fighting the tones instead of riding it. And this is why I believe ancient Chinese poetry is the ultimate tool for you to practice your speaking skills. For the ancient poetries, in only a few lines, every single characters were chosen carefully. The deliberate rise and fall of tones in every sentence, the artful pose, and the sudden burst of the energy. Each line is a meticulously designed phonetic workout. And trust me, once you master this rhythm through the poetry, your daily conversation will naturally sound more fluent and authentic. Okay, enough question and answer time. Let's look at the poem itself. Well, 春晓 is the very first poem almost every Chinese child learns. If you want to start your journey of Chinese rhythm, this is a perfect one. Let me tell you the story of 春晓. Now, please close your eyes and travel back with me to the year 712. Meet our poet, 孟浩然. He wasn't a busy official, he was a hermit who chose the mountain rather than the court. One day, Mr. Meng Haoran woke up in a glorious spring morning and captured the exactly split second. Let's look at the first two lines. 春年不觉晓，处处闻啼鸟. The point is telling us that he was so lost in the deep, sweet Spring slumber, and he didn't even realize the sun has risen. The brilliant spring light flooding the room, and he heard bird songs everywhere. This lovely scene leads the poem naturally into a memory. But in the third line, 夜来风雨声, he shifts from the brilliant morning to a hazy night before. He remembers hearing the sound of wind and rain while he was half asleep. But even the gentle rain carries a cost. As the poet looks out at his courtyard, he asks, 花落知多少? I wondered how many blossoms have fallen. This is where the mood shifts from pure joy to a faint, lingering melancholy. It's not a deep sorrow, but a poetic sadness. He realized that while the rain brought a beautiful spring morning, it also carried out part of spring. It's a moment of reflection on passing of time and the fragile beauty of life. In 春晓, the poet barely mentioned the word spring in lines, yet every syllable vibrates with its presence. He doesn't tell you this is spring. He makes you to experience it through his theme. But why do we love this poem so much? I believe this is humanity. The poem starts with pure joy, but it quickly shifts into a delicate worry. 花落知多少? This is the heart of the poem. Because he loves spring so much, he becomes anxious about its passing. Is that sweet melancholy that we all feel when something's too beautiful to last. We cherish the blossoms because they fall. We love the morning because we know the evening is coming. This fear of losing is actually the highest form of appreciation. Now we're jumping into the most exciting part. To be able to read 春晓 with the true elegance, we must master its vocal soul. The first key is the compound final. 咬, 咬. 咬 is the classic compound final. Well, I want everyone to keep in mind that in Chinese, when you pronounce a compound final, make sure there's no gap between vowels when you pronounce them. Although it's combined 3 vowels, we still pronounce the compound final as one continuous, seamless delight from one sound to another. This final combined with e, a, o becomes to ow, ow. Pretend you are like a cat or a tiger. You say ow. And then let's add the e in the front. It becomes to yao, yao. You get it? Let's practice this final with 4 different tones. We got yao, 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 yao. You might already notice that yao is our rhyme scheme of our poem, 春晓. Actually, 3 lines end with this specific sound. Let's look at the 3 characters. We got 小, 鸟, 少. Let's practice them together. How do we read this? So we got 西, 一, 凹. This character pronounced as 西一凹小. 西一凹小. You get it? Your turn. Well done. Let's try another one. How about this one? How do you pronounce this? We got n as consonant. N, 一, 凹, 鸟. N, 一, 凹, 鸟. Let's try the last one. 诗, 凹. And with the third tone, 诗, 凹, 少. 诗, 凹, 少. So we got 小, 鸟, 少. You nailed it. So good. We got 知, 吃, 诗, 知, 吃, 诗. These are the consonants for the character 春, 处, 处, 生, and 知. I know you have like j, ch, sh kind of sound in English. Well, the mechanic is a bit different. Well, in Chinese, these three are what we call retroflex sound. What you do is to curl up your tongue first and make sure that your tips is touching the roof of your mouth. When you pronounce this in English, your tongue is always flat, but when you pronounce this in Chinese, make sure you lift your tongues. Well, the secret to pronounce this three consonants is the lightness. Do not press your tongue against the roof. Just lightly touch it. Let's leave a teeny gap between your tongue and your roof for the airflow through. If you squeeze it too much, the final pronunciation is weird. Let's practice them together. We got j, j, ch, ch, and sh, sh, zh, sh, sh. That's quite easy, right? Let's practice with our characters. The first one we got is this. How do we pronounce them? We got ch, ch, u, n, ch, u, n, chun, chun. Your turn. Good job. How about this one? How do we pronounce this? Ch, u, and with the fourth tone, remember, you drop. Let's do it. Ch, u, chu, ch, u, chu. When you put them together, we got chu, 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 chu. It's too easy for you, right? Let's try another one. How do we pronounce this one? Shi, sheng, shi, sheng, sheng. Nice, nice. And our last one. This one is a special one, okay? Pretty sure if you learned pinyin before, you know that when you put zhi with e is a silence vowel, okay? The pronunciation of this character is actually the first part, the zhi, not zhi yi. We never do that, so because e is a silence vowel, so we don't pronounce it. So this character pronounced as zhi, 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 zhi. The last one, the nasal resonance. This is a hard sound. A lot of Chinese actually couldn't get it right. Don't worry, let me tell you the tricks, okay? In 春晓, we see the final in the words like feng and sheng, but to truly master this kind of pronunciation, you need to understand the whole family of the back nasal sound, okay? The back nasal sound in Chinese are ying, and ong. So the back nasal sound is actually the ne, ge. Ne, ge in Chinese is The biggest mistake of a lot of students is to stop the sound at the teeth. For this sound, remember to bring the sound and the energy backward. So it's like very deep of your mouth, okay? At the back bottom of your mouth. I know it's not too literal, okay, I get it. But let's practice them together. Please follow me. We got very nice. Second one, we got Third one is Last one we got Good job. But to have a stable muscle memories, let's try to pronounce all of this in 4 different terms. The first one we got Second one is and then is yang. Last one is ong. You got it? Oh, super good. Well, let's try with the actual characters pronunciation. The first one we got this. How do we pronounce this? Try it yourself. So this one is feng. feng. Very good. Let's try another one. Shi, sheng. Shi, sheng. Yay! Since we nailed all the hard pronunciations, I believe it's time for us to practice the whole poem. Well, now we're going to put all the pieces together. But before we read it, let's talk about the rhythm. In a 5-character poem like 春晓, it's like, remember the beat? I will lead you to read it line by line. Keep the beat, pay attention to the pronunciations. And don't forget your tones. Ready? Let's do it. 春晓春眠不觉晓，处处闻啼鸟，夜来风雨声，花落知多少。That is so good, you guys. I couldn't be more proud. Well, that's everything for this session. I hope you didn't just learn a poem, but felt the rune vibrating in your own voice. Every time you practice these ancient lines, you are refining a more fluent and impressive self. Join me on this journey. Let's use the beauty of the classic Chinese poetry to master the music of the language. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments which part of this 春晓 resonated you the most. If you have any other questions, please comment down below. I will definitely answer you. And I will see you in our next session. Bye.
学中文好。I see spicy Chinese.